Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be taking a look at all the secret and hidden liveries that Rockstar have added to a lot of the new cars and some of the existing vehicles in the Los Santos Tuner DLC that should be released in the next couple of weeks and months. So as a way to extend the drip feed, Rockstar added a lot of hidden liveries that can be found on, like I said, new and even existing vehicles. So let's go ahead and take a look at them right now. The first is for the Pagassi Toreador, which was added in the Cayo Perico heist. It has a new livery called War Camo. And look how fun this one is. You can see it has like the oppressors on the side, kind of like a kill streak list of how many they've taken out. I've said earlier it would be so cool if this livery was dynamic. And depending on how many actual oppressors you took out, you would be able to add on to your list right there, and it has that fun like taxi cab checkerboard pattern on the front. That right there is War Camo for the Pagassi Toreador. Then we've got the Dinka Blista Kanjo, and this one gets one new one as well. It's Street Samurai. And this one's kind of fun. You've got like almost like this blood splatter with these white drawn on samurais dueling it out. And then you've got some dragon design on the front. It's pretty cool. So for the Dinka Blista Kanjo, you're going to be getting one new livery as well. And then it's on to the Albany Hermes muscle car. This one's getting a new livery too. It's called Amazing Albany 2. You guys can see there it says Amazing Albany Hermes with 98 V8 written on there. A couple of sponsorships like Globe Oil and Hayes Auto Body Shop. I really like this one a lot. That one will be super fun whenever Rockstar introduces that into the game. And then we've got the Bravado Banshee, and there's a handful on here. The Bravado Banshee, you start with Weekend Racer, which has this red and blue stripe, 9 on the side with a handful of sponsorships. You've got Banshee Racing, which is 2 light blue stripes, Banshee written on the side, 41, a couple of other sponsorships too. You've got Yogar Ishima, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. It kind of has like a little bit of camo, and then a black stripe down the center, red stripe over the driver's side. There's a lot going on this one, so kind of interesting. Then you have Fukuru, which is almost this paint splatter look with the Fukuru branding all over. And then Ribbon Racer, which has these sort of intertwining red and white ribbons running along the hood and side and even back of the car. So those are the liveries for the Bravado Banshee. Then we get the Karen Kuruma. The Karen Kuruma starts with Redwood Rally, which I actually kind of like. You've got the Redwood stickers all over the livery. Giant number 7, a couple of other sponsorships too. You have Stance Andreas. A few cars have Stance Andreas, and it writes this Stance Andreas on the side with a couple of other fun sponsorships, stickers on there too, and sort of this gray to white gradient. So I really like that one. You've then got Junk, which is sort of this like dripping paint geometric look with the bright green Junk logo. That one's fun. Solid Camo is just exactly as it sounds. You've got this nice camo pattern here. And then you have Yogurishima Camo, which sort of adds this digitalized camo with Yogurishima written on the side. And then the hood ultimately becomes black with these red text. So that's pretty cool. That's for the Karen Kuruma. Then you've got the Hot Ring Saber, which has one livery. This is going to be for that Sprunk versus E-Cola event. How fun is this one going to be? So it literally almost divides the car in half with Sprunk and E-Cola. Very, very cool. So that is, again, for the Hot Ring Saber. And then we move on to the Karen Previon. So the Previon also has 5 new ones. The first is Stance Andreas Drift Team, you guys can see here, which I really do like all the Stance Andreas ones, this one included for the Karen Previon. You've got Fukuru, which again adds this sort of like geometric look, and there's even an alternative one as well, which instead of it being this gold color, it's going to make it into this like bright pinkish purplish color, so that's really fun. Then you've got this amazing one, Ragarum Drifting, which has a ton of cool colors and sort of zebra-esque design, purple, orange, lime green, yellow, and then the zebra on the top with the Los Santos car meet. That one's really fun. And then Atomic Tires. I like this one as well with like that nice rose design intertwined with the atomic yellow, blue, and tire logo. That one's honestly one of my favorites. So that right there is all of them for the Karen Previon. Then we've got the Vapid Dominator ASP muscle car. and it starts with Fukuru Race livery. Now, this is the one that's actually going to be unlocked next week. All you need to do is be a car member, and you will get it when the Dominator ASP arrives. We'll be talking about that in a video later on today. So that's pretty awesome. After that, it's another Stance Andreas livery. Rockstar are big fans of this one. And what's cool is it's different on each one. It's not like the same livery on every single car. That's Stance Andreas. Then you've got Python livery, which again is going to give us this sort of snakeskin design. Same with Cobra livery too, just a slightly different pattern. I don't necessarily love these. Then you have Camo livery, which is very, very simple, just a camo design right there. So that is everything for the Dominator ASP. Then we've got the ubermock cipher. We start with Fleesa Circuit. So that's the first one right there. I think this one is okay. The way the car spawned in, it had like this weird color design, so try not to focus on that. Then you've got Speed Demon, which I really like. For whatever reason, I feel like this is a reference to something. Maybe you guys can let me know what it is in those comments down below, but that is Speed Demon. Then you've got Negative Speed Demon, which instead of it being blue and white outline, it's like this sort of darker blue and white. So that one's kind of cool. You've got Redwood Stripes, which I love. I just think these colors work so well. Sort of like the light blue, red, and the cream. That, to me, looks awesome. And I even like split camo as well with the sort of red geometric camo on the left divided by this yellow line. So that's pretty awesome right there. Those are the ones for the ubermock cipher. Then we've got the Fister Growler up next. And the Fister Growler has a couple of fun ones. The first is Vandal. I like this one too. It's kind of like this blood splatter in the back that sort of transitions to the body color of the car and then wrapping around the headlights and the hood. That's fun. Reverse Vandal is cool as well. So it gives you that similar look, but instead of the red, you've got this sort of bright blue and black design. That one's fun. Tinkle Sprint also has some fun colors, the yellow and pink, sort of wrapping around the car and the Tinkle logo on the side. Tracked Camo is also cool. You've got the camo on the left-hand side with this divided red Whiz and Chapal line. And then you have Kissima Graffiti, which I really like. I can't really explain this one to you other than it like transitions very sharply from red to blue, but I do like that one quite a bit. So that is Kissima Graffiti, and that is the Fister Growler. Then you got the Karen Sultan RS Classic, starting with Tribal Throwback Purple. I like this one too. It kind of reminds me of like the 90s. I don't know why, but it does. Just that like interesting tribal look. You've got Chapal Motorsport. The most interesting part with this one is that little bumper sticker on the license plate that says, "You suck, noob." I think that's hysterical. Atomic Motorsport always looks good. They, in my opinion, have some of the best liveries out there. Dense Motorsport is up next. I can say that I'm just not a real big fan of this one at all. I don't know why. Just my personal opinion. Then Karen Performance Pink. We have one in yellow, but the pink is also an interesting look. That's for sure. So that is the Karen Sultan RS. Then we've got the Emperor Vector. Vector's got some great ones too. It starts with Mind Mock, which gives us this like sort of yellowy black wraparound look. Pretty cool stuff right there. 029, which I am not a big fan of. You guys might be, but I just simply don't like it. I don't know why. Like the 0 looks weird and the colors. Maybe it was like the default color of the car. I don't know. After that, it is X720, and this one is I actually really like with the Exorbed, and it kind of looks like you've got like these tiger stripes all over the car and this pinkish purple. I just really like it. Same with Mambas 24. I think the colors are amazing. That sort of bright blue and orange with the snake on the side. That's so cool. And then Sword Boy, the very bottom. Of course, they had to do like an anime one. But yeah, that's Sword Boy. And those are all of them for the Emperor Vector. And last but not least today, we've got the Fister Comet S2, the one that released just the other day. And the first one we're starting with is Air Hurler. I really like this one, sort of putting like these red sort of stripes and outlines over the body and curves of the car. Ron Racing is next. Now, this is the one that you're actually going to unlock if you became a Car Meet member last week. So that's going to be cool. That will be added into the game shortly. So see, that's how Rockstar introducing these sort of liveries. So that is Ron Racing. Then you've got Shark Attack, which again is sort of this like metal military look. It's kind of interesting. Rock and Roll Legends, a lot of you guys pointed out that this is actually a Easter egg for Cyberpunk 2077. That's kind of cool. And then Republican Space Rangers, because you absolutely had to. You had to have a fun one like that. But that right there is all the hidden and secret liveries that are going to be added for the new cars and vehicles over the next couple of weeks and months here in Grand Theft Auto Online. I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Of all the liveries we looked at in this video today, which one did you guys like the most? Let me know what you guys are thinking about down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Los Santos Tuner DLC videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.